My screen time says 11 hours.
Mine says 12.
Funny how we're both online and still need someone else. I reply to every message, liked every picture I could find. Everybody thinks I'm living, but I'm barely getting by. I know who's moving cities, who's in love and who's moved on, yet somehow every night still feels so long.
I post another smiling picture. People tell me I look great. Nobody sees me staring at the ceiling, wide awake.
I know everybody's stories, I know everybody's plans, but nobody knows how heavy my heart is. Everybody sees my profile,
nobody sees my pain.
maybe that's the saddest thing about living this way. Online but empty, scrolling through the dark. 1,000 conversations, still can't reach my heart. My phone keeps lighting up, my room stays quiet. Everybody sees we're online,
Nobody sees we're tired.
looking for connection,
Looking for a sign.
funny how we're everywhere and nowhere at the same time. I got 200 notifications, not one that really matters. Sometimes attention feels like broken glass that shatters.
I got people in my DMs, people saying they care, but when my world falls apart, nobody's really there.
I thought more people would mean less loneliness.
I thought being noticed would make me feel less stressed.
Turns out being seen isn't the same as being known. The world gets louder
I feel smaller.
every single day. Online but empty, scrolling through the dark. 1,000 conversations, still can't reach my heart. My phone keeps lighting up, my room stays quiet. Everybody sees we're online,
Nobody sees we're tired.
looking for connection.
Looking for a sign.
Funny how we're everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Maybe we're all waiting for somebody to ask twice.
Maybe we're all hiding.
Behind filters and replies,
I don't need more followers.
I don't need more likes.
I just need somebody
Who notices tonight? My screen time says 11 hours.
Mine says 12.
Funny how we're both online and still need someone else. Online but empty, but maybe not forever. Maybe healing starts when we're honest together. Oh, my phone keeps lighting up, but now I finally know being seen by everybody
Isn't the same.
as being known.
Not the same. Not the same.
As being known. My screen time says 11 hours.
Mine says 12.
Funny how we're both online and still feel alone. You still blame yourself, maybe because I should.
You weren't the only one.
And why does it feel like I lost everything?
You keep drowning in your mistakes,
Because they're the only things that stayed.
you keep replaying every goodbye,
Trying to find a way to change it. But some doors don't close all at once. They close one silence at a time. The car's parked outside the apartment we used to call ours. Rain on the windshield. Your favorite song comes on by accident. I almost change it, then I let it play. Funny how memories always know exactly where to find you. I used to tell people we just grew apart. Truth is, you were fighting for us long after I stopped noticing. I remember that version of you, the one before the distance, the one before every conversation started feeling like work. I didn't leave because I stopped loving you. I left because loving you alone was breaking me.
you keep carrying all the blame.
Because somebody has to.
Maybe not, maybe we were both
Just too young to know how to save something
that was already sinking.
You keep drowning in your mistakes because they're louder than your voice.
You keep looking for the exact moment.
Everything broke, but there wasn't one.
It happened slowly.
A missed call, a cold reply, 1,000 tiny wounds we call being busy. I found your last voicemail tonight. You weren't angry, you weren't crying, you just sounded tired. And somehow that hurt more than anything, because for the first time I heard it the moment you stopped asking me to be better.
I was exhausted, not from loving you, from hoping you'd notice I was hurting. There's a difference, and I don't think you understood it then.
I do now, that's the problem. I understand everything now.
Too late.
Yeah, too late. Everybody talks about heartbreak like somebody leaves overnight. Nah, people leave in pieces, one disappointment at a time. One ignored text, one canceled plan, one I'm tired,
One maybe tomorrow.
until one day the person sitting beside you
Feels a million miles away.
And the saddest part,
Neither of us meant to become strangers.
if you could go back,
What would you change?
not the ending, the little things, the nights I didn't listen, the tears I pretended not to see, the moments I thought we'd have forever.
I would have stayed longer.
Please don't say that,
Why?
because you already stayed longer than you should have. We're drowning in our mistakes, not because we stopped caring,
Because we waited too long to say what mattered.
we're drowning in our mistakes.
And maybe that's what love becomes.
Not a villain,
Not a victim.
just two people looking back,
Wishing they'd known then.
what they know now.
I forgive you.
That's the one thing
I never learned how to do for myself.
maybe someday.
Maybe
Goodbye.
goodbye.
I still park here sometimes,
Just to remember
who we used to be. I know. A neon sign still works. We don't. There's a little diner downtown still open after midnight. Same old flickering neon, same red and blue lights. We used to sit by the window, talk about who we'd become, back when forever sounded easy, back when we were young. Last week I drove by there for the first time in years, and somehow that broken sign hit harder than you leaving did. 'Cause some things stay exactly the same, and that's what hurts. Broken neon lights still shining through the dark, still holding on to stories long after people fall apart. The sign remembers us, even if you don't. Funny how a broken light can feel more alive than love. Broken neon lights still glowing in the rain, and every time I pass that street, I feel you again. I heard you're doing better, at least that's what people say. I hope the world is kinder than it was back in those days. I don't miss every memory, I don't miss every fight. I just miss believing you'd be standing by my side. It's strange what time does to promises and plans, how something that felt permanent can disappear without a sound. Nobody tells you some goodbyes happen slowly. Broken neon lights still shining through the dark, still holding on to stories long after people fall apart. The sign remembers us, even if you don't. Funny how a broken light can feel more alive than love. Broken neon lights still glowing in the rain, and every time I pass that street, I feel you again. The truth is I don't stop there anymore. I don't sit in the parking lot thinking you'll walk through the door. But every once in a while a song comes on or a memory slips through, and for a second I'm 22 again, still believing in me and you. The hardest part isn't losing you, the hardest part is missing the person I was before I learned nothing lasts forever. Broken neon lights still burning after all these years. Maybe that's the difference between electricity and tears. One keeps shining even when it's cracked, the other keeps falling and never comes back. Broken neon lights still lighting up that town, and every time I see them I put my windows down, just for a moment to remember who we were before the world got louder and love got harder. The neon sign still works. We don't. Maybe that's why I still look up every time I drive by. I've never felt more alone. My screen time says 10 hours. My heart says nobody called. I know what everybody's doing, but nobody knows me at all. I watched 100 stories, laughed at 100 memes. Funny how I'm connected to everything but me. I answer every message, I react with little hearts. But when somebody asks me how are you, I don't know where to start. Everybody's talking, nobody's really saying anything. Online but empty, surrounded but alone. 1,000 little conversations, but nowhere I belong. My phone keeps ringing, my room stays quiet. Everybody sees me, nobody finds me. Online but empty, scrolling through another night, looking for something real inside a blue light. Inside a blue light. I know everyone's birthdays, I know their vacations too. I know who broke up last week and who's got somebody new. But I can't remember the last time I sat down and told somebody honestly how I'm feeling now. Maybe we're all lonely, just better at hiding it, posting perfect moments while quietly losing grip. The world has never been louder, so why does everything feel silent? Online but empty, surrounded but alone. 1,000 little conversations, but nowhere I belong. My phone keeps ringing, my room stays quiet. Everybody sees me, nobody finds me. Online but empty, scrolling through another night, looking for something real inside a blue light. Inside a blue light. The truth is, I don't need more followers, I don't need more friends online. I just want one person who notices when I'm not alright. One real conversation, one honest night, one reason to believe I'm more than a profile and a timeline. Maybe that's what we're missing, not connection, just closeness. Online but empty, but maybe not forever. Maybe healing starts when we put the phones together. Maybe being known matters more than being seen. Maybe life is bigger than what's on a screen. Online but empty, but tonight I finally know the thing I've been searching for was never in my phone. I'm online all day, but maybe tomorrow I'll be present too. We won't move forever. That's what hurts the most. We had the plans, we had the keys, we had the late night talks about who we'd be. We had the pictures, we had the dreams. We were so close to everything. Nobody tells you almost can't hurt this much. We were almost forever, almost made it through, almost had a lifetime, me and you. We were almost forever, now you're someone I knew. Funny how almost can break you in two. I still drive past the places we love, still hear your voice when certain songs come on. It's not that I need you, it's not that I can't move on. I just miss the future I thought we were on. We were almost forever, almost made it through, almost had a lifetime, me and you. The hardest part was watching forever turn into one last night. We were almost forever, almost had it all. One more year, one more chance, maybe we would have never fallen. We were almost forever, that's the truth. And sometimes love stories are the ones that almost do. We were almost forever, and that's what hurts the most. It's funny. How some people leave, but never really go. 2 a.m. rain on the dashboard, city lights fading through the glass. Another red light, another memory, another reason I can't move past. Your coffee stain still on my old hoodie, your favorite song still knows my name. Everybody says time heals everything, so why does everything feel the same? I tell my friends I'm doing alright, got pretty good at pretending lately. But every night when the highway's empty, your memory finds its way to me. There's rain on the dashboard, tears I don't talk about, miles on the highway, but I still can't figure us out. I deleted your number, but I know it by heart. Funny how forever ended, but never really fell apart. There's rain on the dashboard, and your shadow in every street light. No matter how far I drive, I still end up with you tonight. Yesterday I heard somebody laugh. For a second I thought it was you. Funny how a single sound can pull 1,000 memories through. I got the job we used to dream about, the apartment overlooking town. But success feels colder than I imagined when there's nobody waiting around. Everybody thinks I'm moving on. Guess heartbreak hides itself pretty well. Nobody sees the war inside me, or the stories I never tell. There's rain on the dashboard, tears I don't talk about, miles on the highway, but I still can't figure us out. I deleted your number, but I know it by heart. Funny how forever ended, but never really fell apart. There's rain on the dashboard and your shadow in every streetlight. No matter how far I drive, I still end up with you tonight. The saddest part isn't losing you, it's losing the future I built around you. We didn't lose each other, we lost the life we thought we'd live. And I think that's why it still hurts. There's rain on the dashboard, tears I don't talk about. Years keep passing by, but some feelings never burn out. I deleted your number, but I know it by heart. Some people leave your life, but never leave your heart. There's rain on the dashboard, falling like the night we said goodbye. No matter how far I drive, you're still riding by my side. I forgot your number, but somehow my heart still remembers it. Fade out.